All I know is this episode finally gives you your girl.
That's right.
And honestly, she gives me butterflies in my tummy. So, good Lord, I don't know how any other female is going to be able to compare, such as Lois Lane, to Alicia.
Alicia's better.
It's not even a thing. It's not even a debate.
Nope. I've thought about this a lot, and Alicia's just so much better. If she stuck around and was the main girl, wouldn't be mad.
You know what's crazy is that if they really did end up together, this would be like probably the best power couple anyone has ever seen. And
unstoppable.
I think everybody would be truly terrified of them. So,
I mean, the only downfall is that she's mortal. So,
well, yeah, but he could just protect her, or he can just like make her something like a suit. Because they're extremely smart. That's how they're able to meet each other.
What if he cut off just a lot of his skin because it's going to heal back anyways, and then he would coat her with his skin?
So you're now making this into what is it? What is that man called in the Silence of the Lamb?
Buffalo Bill?
Yeah, Buffalo Bill. So you're wanting to make this a Buffalo Bill scenario for yourself?
Wear the skin, dude.
Interesting. I wear the
Would it still work?
I wear the skin of my lover.
That's right.
I don't know. Would that skin still be able to be applied like it was some type of body armor suit? Seriously, this is getting disturbing the more we think about it. However, when it comes to our villain of the week here, it does seem like that she would do something like that.
I think she would suggest it.
Hey, you can heal, right? I'm going to skin you alive.
If you don't mind. Maybe.
It's all for love, baby.
Yeah, Clark, don't you love me?
I'm not going to lie, though. As this episode went on, I did have to pause it several times because of how inappropriate it was. The butterflies in my tummy. And also...
Yeah, the butterflies.
Dude, this episode is dirty. Dude. And when you have a female that's throwing out these things to you as a male, right off the bat, you know what you say? Goodbye, Lana, forever.
Yeah.
That would be my motto.
It would be immediate for me. I'm like, I finally can get rid of Lana. And in a cool way, too.
And here's the other side of this. We're really getting down to it, because the episode does take a turn with our character. I hate to do spoilers, but it's because it brings up a valuable point here. I would much rather deal with Alicia's issues than Lana's issues at this point. Because Lana has way too many things. Alicia, I just have to focus on one thing. It's her ability. Lana, no, I have to focus on parents and best friends, old relationships,
secrets,
people dying. It's just too much with
broken
Lana.
Leg.
Versus Alicia, you know what I get? Ass.
Right away, too.
Yeah. What do I want more?
It's my type of girl. Pretty and easy, huh?
Oh my God.
JK, she's clearly not easy. That'd be a tough one.
No, I think she is easy. You just have to tell her you love her, and then she's yours. That's all you'd have to do, and it's very clear.
We need to see what the other guy looked like. Before.
I do want to see that, and also, you know that the other guy, they definitely did something too. She's not going to put out this quickly in this episode unless she only wants to do it with somebody with powers. That could also be the case here, where Alicia's full-on attraction for Clark comes from, you have abilities, I have abilities, let's do it.
Yeah, I would do that. Man,
you're like very speechless for this whole time right now, and it's making me bothered.
Well, it's when we get to the scenes, bro. That's when the action's gonna happen. All right. So chill out.
I feel like I'm just gonna look over here and be like,
yeah, deep breathing. I go on mute. Can't even hear me anymore because I'm just going crazy. So yeah, dude, we're on episode 14. Finally, man, been really looking forward to this one. Teased it a lot to Taylor. It's called Obsession. It has our girl Alicia. Episode 14, season 3, Obsession. Somebody Save Me podcast. Back once again. And this one, ooh, it has a special place in my heart, dude. For real.
Alicia Baker is who we are referring to here with the last name.
We have Alicia Baker finally appearing before our eyes. And she's just everything we ever asked for and dreamed of, you know?
Yeah. I see the first half, yes. The second half, Clark blows it for me, where I feel like he's the one that then turned her into something that she's not. So the first half, though, she is my dream girl, and I'm probably going to be leaving my wife specifically for Alicia Baker.
Damn. She's right outside, dude.
No. She's like staring at me right now, and I'm staring back because at this point, Alicia Baker, yes. If I'm in high school and I'm that farm boy, I'm leaving everything. You want to go to Metropolis? I'll be Cal. I'll do whatever you want.
That's wifey, dude.
You gotta lock her up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lock her up for sure. And we even get a what?
Think about her problem, Joseph. She loves you too much. That's the issue with her. Please, swim fan, bring it on.
You want that?
Oh man, swim fan.
You want him so obsessed with you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? You know she's never gonna leave you.
Yeah, but then it just becomes a whole thing. Like anyone you even say hi to, it's like, oh, are you fucking them?
You know what? I would just look them dead in the eye. No!
Ugly! You think I would do that?
To you? Look at you. I love you.
Dude.
Alicia
She would
Baker.
kill everyone.
She should kill everybody.
No.
She deserves it. After what her parents did, we're going to get to it as well in this episode. Don't want to give too many spoilers. Her parents caused this trauma.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
They should have been better.
Yes, there is definitely ways, and I don't even think this is a Byron situation, because that thing deserved to be locked in the basement. When it comes to Alicia, no. You don't lock that away. You teach.
Yeah. But they were little pussies, okay? So what can you really explain there?
Is that getting more on the theme, though, with these kind of meteor freaks that we have in this season? It's like not really knowing, like if they have, like it's a parent situation where their kid has abilities and they're not knowing exactly what to do, what to trust. So it's always their conclusion to hide that child away, while in a way they're comparing it to the Kents, where the Kents are just shown of being the perfect parents of being able to trust their son now.
Yeah.
Because remember last episode, him and John had that talk.
They did have that talk. Yeah. Maybe showing, the other side of that where they don't trust him, and so they lock him up. And like you said, yeah, Byron was a good example. That man was in a dungeon, dude.
Yeah, but he deserved it. I'm not even going to say Byron as an example of this. Byron needed to be locked up.
Yeah, daylight.
No!
There was other ones too, man. Wow, I'm spacing on it.
Well, you have Leech.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Leech. Eric.
And you also, you have others where they had parents, but they wouldn't tell them. Fat Girl too, when it comes to redhead smoothies. So
Horngry?
Yeah, Horngry. You did have characters there where their parents should have been supportive, but yet they take a different turn. Maybe even in Horngry's case, she didn't give the parents a chance to take that turn, while in other cases, the parents were just evil right off the bat.
True, yeah.
Smallville has a lot of untrustworthiness in the family households. Apparently, the Kents are the only ones that know how to raise a freak right.
That's true. You just gotta have them laying in the cornfield,
Is that it?
Or save you from the car wreck,
Or maybe growing your weed in your little garden area. Or maybe it's the chores. Maybe we're looking at this all wrong here with John. Maybe John is just putting some of that horse sense into him.
Oh my God.
Where maybe he's just instilling that responsibility.
Yeah, he's going to be responsible for the entire Earth, bro.
All right, so if you're raising a meteor freak out there, the conclusion is make them do farm work and you just go inside and have yourself a beer.
Look, enough about Clark. We need to be talking about Adam. Because he comes back again.
My hero?
Adam Knight, yeah.
You mean the best guy on planet Earth?
Top 10.
Top 10. He's never going away from top 10.
It's top 10 Smallville character, for real. And we get more of his background because last time, what did we find? Oh, we got hinted that he's dead.
Yeah. And that's all we're needing notes because now Lana was being able to do that research to determine exactly what occurred, who this Adam Knight person was after going snooping. He told her, you know what? Landlord law says you can't do anything to me, so get out of my apartment. That's where we left off on Lana, big idiot.
Let me make it real clear to you. I won't tell you anything, and you'll keep it that way. Bye.
By the way, you know how I'm not paying any type of rent for this place? I think we're going to keep to that.
I lifted boxes for you.
So, in a way, there was probably no contract between Lana and Adam, so I don't know what the hell he was even talking about with that. I'm hoping we do get a little bit of a conclusion with Adam in this episode. Spoiler, we do, thank God. But
Finally,
also, what we find out in this episode, it takes a really fucked up turn.
It's really weird.
What the hell is going on?
It's like, do we feel bad for him now? But we'll talk about that. But anyways, again, this is
by the way, spoiler, no. No, we don't feel bad for Adam whatsoever.
Darn. He almost had us. He tried. But yeah, anyways, we'll talk about him. We'll talk about mainly Alicia, okay? It's going to be Alicia. Man.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of Alicia.
We're going to be popping ones here.
What?
What?
What do you mean popping ones? Like beers, right?
Somebody Save Me podcast. That's who we are. We pop ones here.
Wait, what does that mean?
Pop them.
Somebody save me, like,
Somebody pop me.
I don't want, we're no popping. Okay, no popping.
Follow us on Twitter and YouTube. And enjoy this episode. And so now we're going to start on the episode. We open up the Luther Corp. And we're in, looks like a class field trip. Taking a nice class field trip. And of course, who is presenting it and making his appearance? Lionel Luther. And of course, Clark and Chloe are just like, oh God, the guy we like hate the most.
Well, okay. And I automatically have to be able to pause it here just to ask you a simple question because they bring it up. Clark has complete super brain, not with math, but with other courses. Because even with this is an AP class.
Well, he's a junior now. He's taking those upper level classes now.
I wasn't in AP classes.
I was.
Oh, did you go and do these things without me?
Field trips and stuff like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For AP courses, where'd y'all go?
I don't know, like museums or something or some shit.
Man, you went to Luther Corp too? Dude, it's so awesome. Tell us all about it.
No, dude, never. I don't talk about that part of my life.
Wait, what did Lionel do? Show me on the doll.
What did AP do to me? You don't want to know. And so we have our, I guess, glimpse here of her name is Sarah Carter. She's playing Alicia Baker. Keeps showing her on the camera, so it's like, okay, you're about to be relevant this episode. And boy, is she beautiful.
She is very pretty right now. However, I'm still not into it. I had no idea what you were talking about at this point. I even put in my notes saying Joseph, I think, was overreacting when it came to Alicia in this episode. So I'm already
out of your mind.
Stop. I'm just saying how I started this out.
I'm mad.
Don't get mad yet.
I'm mad, dude.
But I did want to say, Chloe and Clark are whispering during this field trip while Lionel's giving the presentation. And Lionel just goes, hello? Question? You have one?
and it's like, why are we being a dick to the people like you're clearly involved with all the time?
Yeah, it's like, dude, could you make this more obvious that you know them?
Dude, oh my God.
Miss Sullivan, huh? Like, come on, Lionel.
Like, wouldn't you know as like their peers that they clearly have connections to the Luthers? Like, does no one know this?
Okay, and that's the other side of this. Everyone knows that Clark and Lex are best friends.
They have to know that, right?
Yeah. That's like that has to be a common town
unless
thing.
that's just really
no.
Chloe Pete's
like, throwing fits about it. It's not like he's gonna hide that.
Yeah,
with
but
anybody.
of course he would know because he's Clark's best friend too.
I know, but he's not gonna hide that.
But you think the people that are actually not close to Clark don't know that?
No, I think they know that. Because I'll put it to this way. Pete's out and about. Hey, man, where's Kid? He's with his buddy, Lex.
No, I don't even think he would drop his name, dude.
He would drop his name.
Nah, because then everyone's going to be like, Clark knows Lex?
Are you trying to say they don't know?
I'm trying to say they don't know.
What? That's crazy to me.
Because I really haven't seen to a point where a random person's like, oh yeah, you know Lex. I know you know Lex.
There hasn't been any validation either way, which is why I'm not like throwing a huge casket over this, because there hasn't been any, oh, hey man, so you know Lex.
Yeah.
Like, hey, so since you know Lex, is he like throwing a party or something? Oh, since you know him, can I borrow some money? Oh, hey, since you know him, what about this? There hasn't been any of that.
It's only the people in the close circle, dude. They're the only ones that know.
All right, I may give you that. But Mr. Sims, come and get your class. Take them upstairs. I'm done speaking.
Yeah, Lionel, well, I don't even know why he was presenting. He
Look
sucks.
what he does, but this is where I
And
mean,
he stops
makes it
them.
obvious.
It's like, oh, Miss Sullivan, Mr. Kent, both nice seeing you here, thinking about your future, doing things. And it's like, why are we being...
They stopped them. He stopped them out of the entire class.
Like, come on.
Nobody even acknowledges it. Everyone just goes about their day like, oh, they're just talking to the head of the company.
Everyone's oblivious in this town, bro, I'm telling you.
Hey, they could be all high. Martha's Pies, dude. It's a real place. We've seen it.
Martha's Pies.
But now, as the class walks away, Lionel walks away, we have Clark and Chloe pretty much saying, get me out of here. I'm tired of this field trip. Let's go down that fire escape. And then all of a sudden, the white white lady teacher says, let's break this party up. You can wait, fat ass, and tells Clark to sit outside the elevator while we're going to take Chloe upstairs.
Yeah, with the rest of the class.
Yes.
And we excluded 2 people for no reason.
And who are those 2 people?
But yeah, it's Alicia. And of course, she walks up. She's waiting for the elevator with Clark. Clark just tried to make a really dumb joke.
Okay, I'm not going to lie to you, though. I don't blame him whatsoever during this scene. His dumb joke is just fine because even Alicia looks at him and then he looks, okay, fuck me, right?
like, okay, I suck.
Exactly. He doesn't try to be too weird about it.
Yeah, that's true. But they walk in, but he's already acting a little nervous because he forgets to press the button. They keep looking back at each other, like back and forth, like, oh, okay. Like, are you cute? I'm cute. You cute? I'm cute. Yeah, you cute.
Oh, you single? I'm single. I don't know, Lana. Who are you?
But it's like they're just making all this weird side eye contact. And then all of a sudden, soon as Clark hits the button to the lower level, oh, the elevator falls. And it's falling really fast. Like, the numbers are dropping on the floors. And
Hey, you want to know a crazy theory?
What?
Lionel did this.
Wow.
And you want to know a crazier theory? Why else would the teacher tell him to stop and wait outside the elevator?
Ooh.
I swear to God, dude, I put that in I go, this is Lionel doing this, and he purposely actually slowed them down while the other students got ahead, which I think the elevator was really meant for not Alicia and Clark, but Chloe and Clark.
Damn, didn't expect the teacher to split them up.
Exactly, to split them up that way. And also, he expected Alicia to already be in the elevator. I guess she hung back, and that is why Chloe took her place.
Maybe you just said, okay, make sure Kent and a blonde girl is in there.
Boom. Because who is that woman? Who is that blonde woman? Does she work for Luther Corp?
Well, she's the teacher.
Mr. Sims is the teacher.
Oh, it was Mr. Sims.
Yes, he was at the beginning there, and Lionel said, you can take your class now.
Wow.
I'm almost positive Lionel set this elevator up. And not only that, I didn't even think he set this up in order to kill him. I think he set this up in order to see what Clark would do.
It makes sense.
By
but probably not.
On a school field trip. What the fuck, Lionel?
It doesn't surprise me. He hates kids, so...
But just a crazy theory out there.
It is a good theory. I actually really like that one. And of course, Clark actually stops the elevator with his hand in the rail, basically going down. He stops and punches a hole, and then Alicia's like, what the hell did you just do? And of course, Clark is freaking out. It's like, don't tell anyone about this.
Luther Corp security is trying to open the door right now.
Yep.
And now we have Alicia coming over to Clark and saying, stay still. And now she uses her own ability where it seems like they disintegrate, but it's also a teleporting where now they are on the floor. And she says, hey, we didn't get caught, so I wanted to help. And guess what? Don't tell my secret. I won't tell yours.
It's beautiful. Such a beautiful moment.
It is. And for once, we have somebody not using their powers for evil, but instead helping Clark. Where Clark revealed something where he's like, oh my God, shit, my dad's gonna beat me again. Someone else knows something. But now it's an equal exchange.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, as soon as they teleport, the elevator drops. And now Alicia's like freaking out. Of course, like, you can't tell anyone, don't tell anyone, please. But then Clark just covers it up, makes up some story with the other students, faculty, and teachers there. And yeah, they get split up. And of course, Alicia's like, wow, I guess I can trust you. And they keep looking at each other. And she mouths, thank you.
Well, it's because even Chloe running up to him being like, Clark, what happened? Oh, no, just cable broke. Oh, my God, Clark, I don't think that's right. How did this really happen? No, Chloe, it's cool, okay?
Cable broke. Stop asking me.
And Alicia finally is getting recognition, though. Okay, I can trust this guy if he's not going to tell one of his best friends.
Yeah, I would immediately trust him if that was the case.
Exactly.
Because I would be like, what if he just pulled Chloe aside? He's like, dude, Alicia, she did all this, dude. Oh my God, it was crazy. No,
they're staring at each other. He's like, we look like,
and she's like literally just looking at them.
Dude, Chloe, I'll tell you later.
Alicia, crazy. It's like, well, how did you stop it, Clark? Oh shit. It was all her.
I think she has super strength.
All right, so you know what's crazy about this is just a fun fact, especially with me and you here. Sarah Carter, who plays Alicia, she was in an episode of Entourage. Do you remember which episode it was?
No.
I'll give you a hit. Is when they're in Cannes Film Festival.
Or is it
Sundance? Whatever the snow one is.
Oh my God, she was the assistant that did a threesome with Turtle and Drama. Oh my God, she is, and I loved her in that too. And they smoked the joint. Yep. Oh my God, I remember because Sundance is one of my favorite Entourage episodes.
And they cross swords.
And they cross swords. And then they bump each other in the morning. Like, dude, what are you doing? Stop getting so close to me.
I love that shit, dude. But no, that was just a great fun fact, if anything, because yeah, Sarah Carter, she's actually in The Flash. She plays Cicada, the second one.
I was gonna say it's not the first, but second one. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I think
she's like the daughter of the original one. That's why.
It's weird she hasn't gotten more roles.
She's still in stuff to this day.
I feel like it's still smaller parts though.
Yeah, she's in a lot of TV.
And you would think that with a character like her, like even for her playing Alicia, she's easily been one of the best acting performances we've seen here, where I truly love the swim fan vibes.
She's great, actually.
Yeah.
Don't forget Final Destination 2, bro. Sarah Carter.
Yeah, I love Final Destination 2. Not really, because the only one that's good is the first one. But if you tell anybody that, they get mad at you because there's like 8 of them. But now let's go to one of my favorite scenes. Is we are at Smallville High. And it is outside in front of the school. Snow is on the ground. And Alicia is walking down the street singing, ooh, ba biddy diddy dum.
Oh, my God.
And now Clark has ran up to her and it's like, hey, Alicia, what's going on? Oh, hey, Clark. Not too much, just walking to class. I just wanted to thank you yesterday for not telling anybody what you saw. Well, I wanted to thank you as well. So how were you able to do that? And now they're being able to talk about kind of revealing themselves about each other in a way that Clark has never done before.
Well, apparently Alicia is seen as a stuck-up girl.
We do find out that she is the popular girl and she keeps her distance from everybody because
they think she's stuck up, but obviously, it's probably because of her powers and shit.
Well, she does say that the moment that anybody becomes too close, then calls me a freak, then they could never want something to do with me or reveal my secret to everybody else. So the best bet is just to be alone.
And Clark, of course, that's like magic. That's like sex to his ears. He's like, oh my God, you distance people too? I know exactly how that feels.
Clark then asks, how did this happen? Were you born with this? She says, no, it was in fact the meteor shower that occurred.
We have a kryptonite power, bro.
Yes.
A new one.
New one confirmed with her actually saying what the actual cause was. See how easy it is, Smallville?
Meteor shower. 1 minute I was swinging on the swing set. Next thing I was in the middle of a cornfield.
And Clark, do you know how it happened? Sort of. I mean, once I was old enough to realize I was different, I did some research. What I love is...
Talk about your moment, dude.
This man decides before, as they are continuing the conversation, he runs up to the school door to pull it open so that she walks through. I love the gentleman aspect of Clark right now. I'm automatically getting butterflies because I love this type of love where you're actually making the effort to show interest. He has never done this to me in front of Lana until what? It's like season 1?
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen him do this for Lana.
Like, think about the effort that man made of just doing a little jog to the door.
Bro, no, this is, you can just clearly tell this is on a whole different spectrum here. Like, this is...
They are really good together. Like, as far as Tom and her, like, they are really good with going off each other. I don't know if maybe Tom took a break from Kristen and then he decided to hook up with his supporting actress, but maybe that happened because their chemistry is so damn good.
Oh, bro, it's amazing. And... of course, Clark is mainly excited because now she has a reason to talk to him, and yeah. And now they get to... and now she's nerding out to this man, and Clark is like, oh my God.
He says, do you think that you know how this was able to occur, how your ability works? Well, sort of, but I don't think that you would be so interested in quantum physics. Try me.
Yeah, and he's like...
oh my God, I am getting excited.
Yeah. She's like, you'd probably be bored. Nah. And he literally pulls aside. He pulls in the little smirks like, try me.
And I love it.
Basically, the meteor shower affected my body and allowed me to teleport myself, which, of course, we got from her swing set story. And anything you touch, apparently. But then she says, anything I touch, I want to take with me, yeah.
Dude, she says it in a way of, no, anything I want to take with me.
Yeah.
And you're just so into it where Clark then even gets a smile because he knows.
Because they're flirting.
Yes,
they're flirting.
Full on
and
flirting.
She is all smiles, bro. Dude, there's like the shine in her eyes, dude. She is... ooh, I'm in love with her.
Oh,
I feel like she's talking to me, you know?
Exactly, off the bat, because even like you said, the shimmer in the eyes makes you feel like, this is an innocent person who is going through a lot. I want to be able to help her, maybe cuddle her. I'll do whatever it takes.
I'll kiss her feet.
She even then asked Clark, so what about you, though? Was it meteor shower as well? Clark, everything's pretty much connected to the meteor shower.
Yeah, and he pretty much brushes that to the side with that little explanation.
Right.
Yeah, everything's connected to the day I landed here and killed almost everyone.
Bell rings. All of a sudden, we have the very cutesy walking back and forth from each other of wanting to continue the conversation, but then again, you have to get to class. I just love because Alicia makes the comment, I didn't know that there were people out there like me.
Like me. Like me.
Do you like me, please?
And they're just all smiles, man. And he watches her walk away, and he's just grinning.
It's
cheek to cheek,
cheesing. He is cheesing so hard, and I love it because he deserves some happiness. You know what I want to get to, though? The happiest couple I've ever seen in my life.
What a dynamic here. All right, so we have Lana, who looks like she's using a fucking master key to get into this upstairs room where Adam lives. And now she is snooping through his stuff. And he's not there because obviously she's like sneaking around. She's digging through all these things. And she comes across a little box.
Okay, dude, I just have to pause it real quick here and I'll let you finish. But I do have to say one thing. You see how Chloe and Lex search a person's place? You see how like everything's like looking like it remained untouched?
Right. No. You toss everything around when you're Lana.
Okay. What the hell?
Lana, she owns the place, dude. It's cool.
You can't even hide it?
Lex just went in there, like looked around. He saw Chloe was in there. Oh, okay, you can look some more. I'll be out of here.
Yeah.
Man maybe left a footprint.
Yeah, let me know if you ever find something. Essentially is what he said. And Chloe, whenever she snoops, she understands you don't just throw boxes on the floor.
I want to know why Lana threw that box down. But as she's cleaning it up, she's looking up and sees underneath one of the like shelves, there's a document in there. And it's not even it's like a folder, but then it's a journal. You're going to rewind that?
Yeah, no, I have to rewind it to you because I have a little bit of an issue with this journal and what she says about it later on. But that's why I want even our audience to know what this journal says.
Yeah, so it says January 22nd. Lana seems to be growing closer now that I am not being over-aggressive, okay? January 24th. Clark somehow is always near whenever me and Lana are together. This seems to bother Lana. January 26th. Lana's still suspicious about my martial arts ability. Maybe I should tone it down.
Dude, some of the best journal entries ever.
Adam sucks, dude. He's like, yo, I think I need to chill with my over-the-top martial arts skills around Lana. She's liking it too much, maybe.
I guess she's getting a little scared of my little spin kicks.
Oh, am I doing it too much?
I also want to say this, though. This is why I wanted to pause it up more than anything. What is that journal about?
Lana.
Do you find any connection
We're gonna talk about it.
Do you find any connection with anybody else or just Lana?
Seems like just Lana.
Okay, let's
also,
continue.
it's in January, so like, is that currently the timeline? Like, how recent is that?
That
or
has
is
to
that
be current, so that would have to
well,
be...
he mentions the martial arts thing, so maybe that's like a month ago?
This is February. That's what I mean. We're in February right now is how I'm looking
beginning
at
of
this.
February?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Okay. Got it. And look who gets to drop in. Adam shows up. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing in my house?
It's private.
Give it back to me.
January 11th, Lana evasive about her relationship with Clark. January 17th, Clark is at the scene of another incident.
That's not what it said.
Yeah.
It said that he was at another...
Unless she's looking at a whole different page, she's reciting it out to him.
That is, for me, that was just a scene that Lana was at, is how that finished.
You've been spying on me.
And you've been spying on Clark. No, he hasn't been.
Look who's talking.
No.
Look who's talking.
And now you've been keeping tabs on me. I want you to get the hell out of here, Adam.
Okay, he just grabbed her, like really aggressively.
I'll take my journal back. Thanks.
Guess you haven't checked tenant laws. Huh, Lana? It's not that easy to evict someone. You don't pay rent.
Lana then sits there at the door. I'm defeated. And Adam
He's like,
says,
I'm not going anywhere.
and now she looks at him with the snarky, bitchy look and slams the door and says, you're right. What?
She's an absolute moron.
She sucks.
There's no way she believes that she lost there, right?
No, Joseph. She full on believes she's defeated.
She's like, damn it.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Why can't we call Lex and be like, all right, we as the owners kick you out. Get the fuck out.
I don't understand. Lex knows people.
Yeah. We will have security here in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, you know who the co-owner of this place is,
I
right,
literally
Adam?
can roundhouse you right now.
I don't know what you're even thinking, but it's not going to work.
Who do you think's going to win, Adam or Lana in a fight?
At this
She
point,
took his kick, so she's trained a little bit.
yeah, I'm actually going to give it to probably Adam. I'm just going to say that.
Fight back, Lana. Fight back.
Do you not remember whenever he was waking up from that nightmare? And that was just with him asleep. Could you imagine if the guy was awake? She's probably going to go out the window, not through the dresser.
Did that hurt?
I didn't see that. My bad.
Now, we go to Alicia being the nerd that she is. In science class, there's by herself?
It's
or
biology.
is this biology? It
Yeah,
looks like some weird
She
tech
does say
class.
that it's her biology lab. I'm almost positive. A
And-
physics lab.
So why has Clark been looking all over for her?
Because he's obsessed. Duh. The moment you see that girl smiling at you, and that's what I mean. This is what I would even be doing in high school as well. If after that conversation we had in the hallway, I haven't seen you since then, I'm probably going to look like a stalker looking for you. And if nobody sees what I'm doing, I'm blatantly looking at the corner of my eyes looking for her.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because they just, they have to have a same class, right, for to be on the same field trip?
Well, you have to look at it this way, my man. We have A and B days. So if that was A day, then that means
Monday
B day.
would be B day.
Yeah.
Or the next day, whatever.
Exactly. So that's how I'm looking at it, that they are interchanging. And also what I'm going to say more than anything is that if you have that type of chemistry right off the bat, guess what? I'm going to make sure that I'm going to find you and spend time with you on both days, not just one.
Honestly, dude, you're too right. And of course, yeah, I've been looking all over for you. And she tells him, yeah, I'm just sitting in the lab. So pretty good deduction, you found me here. So, I was wondering, since, we got along, like, we can get together, for the e-contest. Yeah. And Alicia's like, are you asking me out on a date, Clark?
A date? No, no.
Yeah.
No, not that I wouldn't, but and Alicia just goes ahead, and this is what sells me, dude. Clark, would you like to go out on a date with me?
Clark doesn't know what to say. He is a little bit speechless, just keeps smiling and cheesing once again. He just cannot help himself when he is around her. He is now walked...
Dude, this is my favorite part.
He has now walked out of the physics lab, where what you and I were both hoping is that he would be able to see Lana, throw it in her face, and Joseph, what does he see?
He looks so happy, and he runs right into Lana, and it's like Lana completely interrupted his happiness.
Did you just win? You look like you just won the lotto, Clark.
And he's like, what?
No, I just, Clark, haven't seen you smile like that in a long time.
Weird thing to say. Lana sucks, bro. Okay. I'm sorry. No, you're not about to. I haven't seen you smile like that in a long time. It's kind of weird.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this is where I'm going to defend her. I can defend her, and this is why, Joseph. Dude, he threw her out on the curb. It wasn't reverse where she denied him. He blatantly said, Lana, I can't be with anybody because I need to be by myself. I'm going to be alone forever. So you know what, Lana? I'm damaged goods. You go out there and you find yourself something better. And his name is Adam. Oh, God. I can't even say that.
So wait, this is how you're defending her?
But this is how I'm defending her. Because he rejected her.
Yeah.
So if he were to ever get with the girl, what does that then tell Lana?
It tells her that she sucks.
Yes, yes.
Like, you're not good enough.
Yes, and that's why, in a way, what he does, dude, this is like such a punch in the chest for Clark.
Oh, this is so great because, of course, he's just like, he hasn't really answered or responded to what she just said. It's like, look, I don't want to spoil your mood, but I wanted to tell you something about Adam.
Hold on, Joseph. What are we going to say about Adam here? Because this is where it turns a corner that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
This is where she decides to tell Clark, well, wait, what is it, Lana? I just wanted to let you know, he has a journal about me and you. And I don't know, it's because he's jealous or he's just obsessed with us or if it's more about you. Joseph, what was that journal about?
Lana.
Was that more about Clark or was that more about Lana?
I mean, we only read the Lana parts, so it's safe to say on our end that, it only said Lana things.
There were 2 pages that she read of one early January, one late January. They all specifically were all about Lana.
Yeah.
Not really a Clark unless Clark was about Lana. So everything revolved specifically around her.
Nah, dude.
And she decides to turn this around in order to put Clark's mood down and then say, I didn't want to spoil your mood, but guess what? We have a stalker.
I guess Adam's rubbing off on me.
You got to take care of him.
And of course, Clark immediately says, I'll go talk to him. No. Don't do that. I don't think... I'm going to evict him. I don't think he'll be bothering us anymore. I just wanted to give you a heads up, And then Alicia comes up behind, big-ass smile, and is like...
See you at 7.
See you at 7, Clark. And she's like, hey, Lana. And still is smiling, looking back at Clark, and Lana is like, whoa, what was that? And Clark is still scared.
We're in the same econ class. No big deal, Lana. Lana then gives a fake smile and immediately storms off. Alicia is wearing fishnet pantyhose, walks away, and says, I guess I'll see you later. Oh my lord, Lana, get out of my line of vision.
real.
I don't want to watch it.
You're in the way.
You're in the way. You not see what she's wearing, Lana? Get out of my face. Go deal with your problem. It has nothing to do with me, liar.
Dude, why does Clark have to make it so weird?
Like I said, it's not weird in my opinion. It's not.
It's making it so awkward.
Dude, he blatantly just told Lana, you're not good enough.
Yeah, but I'm just like, he said,
He gave
why
no
not
reason
make it
for
so
it.
weird? You could have made it seem like, it was just like, we got a study thing later.
Yeah, that's a study thing.
How many times did he study with Lana?
She wore fishnet pantyhose, Joseph. There is no studying with that.
What are you talking about? She's at school right now.
And by the way, you ever see a girl with fishnet pantyhose wearing a skirt and high heels?
At school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did. What school did you go
Dude,
to? Did you go to an alternative school?
Nah, dude,
that shit wouldn't be
it was
allowed
Johnson, bro.
anywhere. It sounded dirty. I need to go to that school.
You should have, dude.
Dude,
It would have been a good time.
My God. We had a dress code. We had class.
Yeah, no gum in your mouth.
Still counts as class.
And now look at this. We're looking through the telescope at the stars.
We are on date night.
And we are on date night. And this is like, I think, is this a first for Clark where he actually has a girl who knows about the stars and they're looking at him together?
Well, she even calls
In the
Orion
barn?
the hunter, and she's even making the comments about astrology. Clark is really blown away. And
I
he's
love
like,
this part.
I didn't know that you'd be into this. Not
I
many
didn't know
girls
you were a
are.
science geek.
And she goes, what is that supposed to mean? Well, you don't really look like one. In today's world, a woman would consider this an insult. And this is why women suck today. Because Clark only gave what? A compliment, where she then returns it by saying thanks. Because she knows that the intention was there to only say, you're really, really good looking, and I would never expect you to know these things. Not... I didn't expect you to know that. Because I thought you were just some dummy. Because that's what people today would believe.
Yeah, dude, stereotype. Blonde, white, I'm dumb. I wouldn't know science.
Yes, and you know damn well that's what it would have been turned into. But no, instead, it was a compliment.
In 2022 Smallville?
Dude, 2022 Smallville sucks.
And yeah, they're just totally just coming over each other right now.
Well, it's interesting that she even says, so I spent the whole movie wondering what you can do besides punching through steel.
What movie?
I want to know what movie, too.
What movie they watch?
And also, did they watch the movie? Was there any type of handheld? Like, I want to know what they were doing. Did Clark put his arm around the
Damn,
shoulders?
did he bring her to the Talon and rub it in Lana's face?
No.
Is that a deleted scene?
Even worse, did he set up the projector in his backyard?
Okay, that's mean.
You're the one who said it first.
What? I said the Talon, not the projector.
You said to throw
That's
it
off limits. That way you know that's off limits too.
Hey,
Like,
you're the one who said throw it in Lana's face. So I thought you wanted to take it a step further.
I'm not a madman, dude. I'm not that savage, bro.
Clark could be.
And so they're still, we're wondering what this movie was, but so they've been having a whole day. What is this, like 9 o'clock then? 10?
Yeah, it's late at night. It's 9:30, 10 is what I'm assuming. Because now this is the nightcap where we get to hang out before I have to take you home. And that is where he is then wanting to change the subject, not really wanting to tell her all about the abilities. Oh, what do you mean? Goes back to the telescope. She says, I still can't figure it out exactly how you were able to shut off that camera. That was in the elevator. And that is where Clark then reveals, my eyes, they give off heat.
Oh.
And he blatantly tells her another ability where she is turned on, saying, that's incredible. Have you ever shown Lana what you can do?
When she asked that, how did you feel on that? Because it kind of felt weird to me when she asked it.
Hated it.
It felt weird, right?
Hated it.
Dude.
I can't defend it, and I want to be able to defend it.
Because it's weird because you can even see like a slight, like, sinister, like, meaning behind it.
Okay. Let me
like
try
a jealousy almost.
Let me try to defend this. Yes, there is jealousy behind it, But I think it's because automatically Alicia wants to compare herself to Lana because everybody at school knows that Lana and Clark had a serious thing, that they can't now be around each other, where it's essentially making everybody else awkward. I'm almost positive everybody at school at least knows that. So with Alicia saying this, I was hoping it was more of a comparing the relationships of how much he loves me or how much he's into me versus her. But yes, I do agree with you. I hated the comment because once again, the date is about you two, not about anybody else.
No, we got to bring up the X.
I hate this. Yeah, exactly.
We got to bring up the X.
Yeah. Like,
And
no.
that's when it starts to be like, okay, obsession's turning a little maybe dark. Who knows? But even Clark, he doesn't.
Speechless.
Yeah, he's like,
no.
no, actually. It's actually one of the issues I had with her. I didn't feel I could be completely honest with her. And she goes, like you are with me.
And Clark immediately turns and gives a smile. She gives a smile back. But now he wants to change the topic. So, what about you? Any boyfriends? Is there anything that I should know about? And she does then talk about the boy that she liked.
Really liked. But then when he found out about me, he didn't want to be with me. Clark is really into it. Look at his eyes, bro. Are you in love with Tom? Because I'm in love with Tom, too.
No, I'm in love with Alicia here.
No, Tom, too.
No. I feel nothing towards Tom. If I would have felt something, it would have been when I saw that tushy in the fire. But right now, I am only into Alicia in this scene because now Clark has to be able to take Alicia home after he is reassuring her that he is pretty much going to keep wanting to see her. And now they are driving John's truck over to our home. Christmas lights are everywhere. I fucking love it. He gets out of the truck. She gets out as well. We have music in the background. It is so adorable. I'm so into this. They are now walking up to her doorstep. And Clark says, oh, hey, the lights are on. I guess they decided to stay up. Maybe they were worried. She then acknowledges, yes, I do have overprotective parents. Whenever I had my abilities, they didn't know what to do with me. Really? Yeah, they don't really understand everything about me. And now Clark is a little bit shocked about this, saying, my parents love me. They do everything for me.
Can't relate.
Your parents don't do that to you?
Sorry about that, Alicia. Can't relate. Keep going, though.
But she does say that, yes, I was, her parents did something in order to counteract her abilities to keep her in place. Clark says, how did they do that? She says, I'd rather not talk about it. Most likely, to me, I've been put in the notes, that meant torture of some kind, where she wasn't able to do something.
We're getting some type of sad background there. Yeah, it's like a dark backstory. The villain origin story, dude.
And now she is asking Clark, well, what about your parents? They're perfect. They may worry about me sometimes, but they're the best.
My dad just told me he trusts me. Last week.
It was awesome.
It was really cool. After he had a heart attack because of something I did.
But they don't try to change me. I may have killed their pure blood, but that was an accident.
They said they forgave me for that. So, and of course, Alicia's like, well, maybe that's why you're so special, you know?
Because parents love you.
Yeah. Clark, I just want you to know that I had a really good time tonight.
And we know damn well Clark had a good night because the man is still cheesing. And she says yes.
They're looking at each other's lips, dude. It's just kiss time, bro. First kiss time.
Unless you're Clark Kent where you decide, I'm just going to give you an Eskimo kiss.
Oh, yeah. They literally rubbed noses together. And he backed out.
And now they're doing an awkward giggle. He moves away. And she says, okay, I don't want to push any further. I got as close as I could to the farm boy. She was even standing on her tippy toes.
Dude.
So
and
that man moved away.
I can't help but smile with them, you know? Just like looking at him like, wow.
Why did he move away?
Because he's gay.
Why did you move away?
Yeah.
She does go inside now. He then is still smiling at her. Music is still playing in the background. Christmas lights everywhere. I love it once again. She is now looking out her window, watching
I thought
Clark
that was kind of weird.
away.
Why are we doing that?
Why?
You already shut the door. Now we're looking through the curtain.
Yeah, they both don't want the night to end. I
And
don't have a problem with this.
And it pans, of course, up top. And now, she immediately teleported to her room where she's looking at him even more from her window.
Yeah, but Clark also tripped down the stairs, which is pretty funny.
And she's just so giggly and giddy.
And now we are at the Kent house tonight, and Clark is asleep. We see a clock.
We got a Forrest Gump moment here.
And it seems to be about 4 a.m. This man is not able to sleep. He is tossing and turning. And Joseph, what do we get?
We get an arm coming over him, wanting to cuddle, gripping on him tight. And of course, Clark wakes up and it's Alicia.
He is scared, completely jumps out, and Alicia is, I'm sorry,
Dude.
folks, insane in this scene because she is giggling now and she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to scare you. And she is way too good looking.
Dude, she took just like a fresh shower, got in her little skimpy PJs, dude, and she came over.
I like how you said fresh.
Oh, bro, she looks just angelic, bro. It's amazing.
Clark is so surprised.
What are you doing here?
By the way, what is she not doing there?
Yeah, I was
dude?
like, yo,
Shut your mouth. We also have to acknowledge, though, while she showed up and she says, I'm sorry, he does knock over the alarm clock, causing a little bit of a ruckus.
Yeah, he did. And so she even goes, well, I'm here because when you dropped me off, I could tell that you didn't want the night to end. And
her hand goes completely over his tummy,
and now
his back.
she saddles him.
Oh, my God.
I want the night to end, so neither did I. So I'm here now. And dude, yo, I'm telling you, skimpy pajamas, bro. Like, we're in straight, like, damn near a thong.
Yeah, no. There is no pajamas. She is in pink underwear, and she straddles him in a very slow-mo type of motion, where now Clark is like, oh, what's going on?
No, this is bad.
What?
And he's like, he's like, Alicia, I don't know.
She is grinding on him.
Yeah. And it's like, I know you wanted to kiss me, Clark. And he's just like, he's like, Alicia. But then she goes, just kiss me.
Full on make out now.
Now we're kissing, and Clark is now tempted. He's going in it. He puts his hands on the waist. He's fully into it now. He's grabbing.
He's going up.
And
she is grinding.
Feeling her back, dude. And Alicia is literally grinding on this man. Like, we're talking, this is like over the pants sex right now.
This is complete sex. There is definitely hard-ons on both sides here. This is absolutely insane. I can't believe WB is showing my children this at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday.
PG my ass.
Yeah, what the hell? But you know what, folks? I do want to get to the worst person.
That's right. Remember how we said there was a little bit of noise earlier? Well, someone heard that noise, and his name is Jonathan Kent. Hey, what'd you do? Fall out of bed, Clark?
And now Alicia and Clark specifically are looking at Jonathan, scared shitless Jonathan. What the hell, man? Dirtiest scene in Smallville history.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Nicodemus Lana, right now, you're number 2.
5, dude.
Alicia takes all 4 spots.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me?
I love that.
Doesn't get any better than that, dude.
I am blown away. That scene to me is not only dirty, but it's also like this is high schoolers that are really just...
We're starting to get rowdy.
Yeah, and also, Jonathan, you big piece of shit. Where do you get off coming to your son's room? He's obviously having to go through like his own changes. What happened to this trust? Stay in your own damn room, old man. Also, what is he doing up unless him and Martha were doing it?
It's weird because, like, would you think that's maybe midnight, 1 a.m.?
Here's my problem with it, and this is why I'm going to say this. So with Jonathan waking up from just that loud of noise, I think is a little bit BS unless he was already up with Martha doing something. And this is why. He would have gone back to sleep because Clark didn't make another noise, neither did Alicia after that. There was no other loud banging. Hell, the bed wasn't bouncing up and down. It was truly them like whispering and then some grinding and kissing, but nothing for John to be able to hear after that initial ruckus.
It is weird.
Yeah, like it was too soft and like too small for me to buy into it.
Maybe so.
Unless he was automatically up doing it with Martha.
Yeah.
Or is there room on the other side of his wall? That's the only other
Maybe
theory.
they just heard all the breathing.
That's the only other theory that I could present to you.
Like you hear a thump and you're just like,
What the hell is going on in here?
all right, so now we get to a great part because Clark is trying to sneak downstairs, and Jonathan, you can hear him. I don't know, Martha. It's just like, we have rules in this house, boundaries, limitations.
But in my notes, what happened to trusting your son?
Yeah, what happened to trusting your son?
What happened to that trust?
Can't
John?
trust him with girls, huh?
Yeah, what's going on?
To not use protection?
What if Lana was in my room? Then would it be okay?
Do you think Clark would have lost his virginity right there?
Yes. It's not even a question. Yes. And bigger yes.
So John really ruined it.
Yeah. And I also want to ask you this. If he does lose his virginity in that scene, do they just become closer then?
Oh, yeah.
And none of the craziness really shows because obviously they took a big step, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan caused a lot of things here to happen.
He sure did. This is now Clark's villain origin story.
Brightburn.
He walks downstairs and Martha and John, she's gone, guys. Like, what did she do, Clark? It's like, actually, she teleported out.
Yeah, did she climb out the window?
You're going to have to run that by me one more time, boy. I said what I said, Dad. She teleported. Alicia has powers, and she was infected by the meteor shower. She can teleport herself anywhere. And, of course, Martha's
including
like,
boys' rooms? Watch you back off, Mom.
look, I saved Alicia. She saved me, the whole elevator incident, and I had to stop it. So that's why she knows about me. It's like, so you're telling me, boy, Alicia saw you use your powers?
Yeah, and she has powers too. Did I not just tell you the trade-off here, Dad?
No, but again, run it by me. You said this?
By the way,
Yes.
I have a question. Is John really mad, or is he just really confused and wanting him to repeat it? Hold on.
No, for real, I didn't hear you. Say it again. I was thinking about something else. It's late. I have chores.
I was thinking of your mother's ass again.
I have blue balls right now.
Clark, all because of you. Now I'm going to have to hear her all night.
Technically, it's all because of Alicia. She's not good for you, Clark. Get her out of here. Dad, she's gone already. No. Run it by me again.
I want to run something by you now, Joseph. Remember that trust we were talking about last episode? It's completely thrown out the window.
Yeah,
in this
when you
episode.
involve sex, yeah, it's out the window, bro.
Remember how I complimented Jamie on Twitter about him saying Jonathan really turns a corner?
No.
No. I want to take it all back. I want to take this all back.
What if he was just like, he had only seen that one episode last week, and he was like, man, he's turning a new leaf, and he had to tweet you about it, and then next week he was like, damn it. No,
he's back to being a piece of shit.
No, I told Taylor this. I feel his pain, but of course, John's like, so how much does she know about you? She's like, she knows about strength. She knows about
Don't say the heat.
heat vision. And they're like, dude, that's 2 powers. That's 2 powers you told her. Does she also know you get sick around meteor rocks? Nope. Didn't tell her that, Dad.
Got you.
Got you. He's so happy about it. Nope, didn't do that one. I promised myself I wouldn't do that one, Dad. And yep.
That is so awesome because John then looks at Martha and Martha's
It's
like,
like,
hey, he got one.
he looked at us like, is this our kid dumb? How high are you, Clark? She's willing to expose her own secret to protect mine. Look, she didn't even have to help me. And I think that's why I feel such a connection to her. And they're like, damn, sounds like true love.
And what we do have now is Clark still explaining why he feels like he can trust Alicia
Alicia's
so much.
still in the house.
And she is now spying with her little eye the Kent family and everything they are saying. And Clark is so happy because he finally feels like this is a person that he is supposed to be with. Alicia gives a smile and she says, got him.
Got him. Hook, line, and sinker.
He's mine.
I'm obsessed.
Let's go now to Smallville High the next day.
Oh, so now we have Pete
Hold on,
coming up to Clark.
Before you go on, we have to say this. Pete and Clark are no longer friends right now. He said...
they're just going through it, dude. They're friends.
Okay, but they're still fighting right now.
I guess it's kind of an awkward rift. It's like that weird, like, I'm not really that close to you
They
right
haven't
now.
been talking for at least a week.
I mean, that's a good little while.
I haven't done that. That's like hardcore. That's to me like a huge.
Well, I'm saying that's a good little amount of time, but I think enough time has passed where we could still obviously talk to each other.
I don't know. He seems a little bit weird running up to him in the hallway here. Clark
Yeah,
doesn't
but
seem
this
to
is
like
what
it.
rekindles the friendship, dude.
Oh, what is it?
Even Pete's like, look, man, I know we kind of had our differences lately, but look, why didn't you tell me about Alicia, bro? Yo, like your dad caught you, dude? It's like, how do you know about that?
Yeah, the only people that would know would be me, my dad, and Alicia.
It's like, yeah, I guess Alicia's not good at keeping secret like you. It's like, anyway, man, that girl's on fire, bro. Congrats.
Clark gives a smile. Friendship is fixed. Later,
Yeah.
stud.
Yeah, later, stud. And he's like, cool, thanks, Pete.
My best friend now back on. Cheesing still. Cheesing like crazy.
Cheesing.
Now he's doing his combination to his locker. And
Now,
Pete
this
walks
is
away.
where, this was the last straw. Like, we had little hints, right?
No.
But now we open the locker and we have nothing but like glamour and headshots of Alicia with notes written all over the locker. And Alicia comes up behind Clark and is like, good morning, gorgeous.
Okay,
Like,
can I just say this? Do we care if the shots are at her at the beach, let's say? Or are we only upset because there are pictures of her that look like she's doing some type of modeling pose where, hey, I'm not a recruiter. Why are you putting these in my damn locker?
If she was really trying to hook me, like, and get me
Yeah.
obsessed with her, she should have put pictures of her butthole on my locker.
Okay. Let's tone that down like maybe like 2 steps.
No. I would
Because
open it. I'd be
I'm
like,
with
yo,
you.
this
I'm
is
with-
my wife. Let's go. I'd be like, what's up, girl? Yeah, good morning. Your shit gorgeous, too.
I'm with you in ways, but not the whole thing here. But I'm with you in the sense of, yeah, you really didn't give me any here except just really trash my locker with your headshots. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm a
And of
little
course,
upset.
Clark even goes, like, we need to talk, Alicia. And she goes, what's wrong? He's like, well, like last night in my room and the pictures. She's
Don't
like,
you like them?
Don't you like them? Mm. He's like, no.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do. I just prefer butthole.
I just think we might be moving a little bit too fast, and that's why he's asking for butthole. And she says, "Oh, okay."
But yeah, she. I
Hold
don't-
on, let's get real crazy right
Dude,
now,
no,
Joseph.
no.
She
This-
takes. Hold on. She takes 5. She walks away 5 feet, and then what does she say?
Oh my god, bro. She is now making a scene. So it's like, so after what you said last night, and then you kiss me?
She starts yelling in the hallway. What? Like you were trying to fuck me last night?
Bro,
Clark has to grab.
I'm done.
her. Yeah, okay.
I
fine.
think I'm done. I love you, Alicia. You were the one. You were the ride or die, bro, clearly. But I'm gonna have to die on this one.
I'm not. Okay. All right. So I don't have a defense for this because to me, this is honestly one of the worst things you could do. Where
When you
I
start
don't-
making a scene, bro, and it's
Yeah.
just one night, we had one date.
Clark does then little bit says, hey, tugs her to the side and says, listen,
I did enjoy it. I enjoyed all of it.
I like you. I just think that maybe we need to have some boundaries, maybe some limitations. Clark, we're special.
And
We
dude,
don't need any limitations.
She like wraps her hands right under his coat and everything. It's like we're not good with
She
boundaries and
just
limitations.
stuck them in the front of
We
his
can-
pants there.
She literally is whispering to him, "We can do whatever the fuck we want."
By the way, I'm back in now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of back in with
And she
her.
says, "I'll see you later, sweetie," and then gives the most little peck on the
He
lips.
kisses back, by the way.
I'll be thinking about you later, stud.
And then she walks away and he does his little shoulder shrug.
He's like,
Okay. Oh, I mean, damn. Let's go now to the Luther Mansion where Clark is coming for some brotherly advice.
I love this. So let me get this straight, Clark. You're telling me this hot girl, you're talking to, and then she shows up in your bedroom, and then she just like is totally obsessed with you.
She puts pictures in your locker and now all of a sudden she wants you so much. What's your secret, Clark?
It's like, so what's your secret, man?
Clark is like, this isn't funny, Lex, you son of a bitch.
I love Lex because he actually smiles too, and he's like, I don't get it.
We barely know each other. Clark, okay, dude, no. That is not what you say. 'Cause
Barely.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
She knows more about you than like everyone.
Then, like, how many people? You can count them on one hand, Clark.
Yeah, like, and it's like she's already acting like we're soulmates. Look, Clark. In my experience, a person doesn't develop this type of fixation unless she's been in like a relationship or.
Well, no, unless she has received something where she believes this relationship is more serious than what you're thinking. And by the way, before you go on here, Lex does have that experience.
That's true.
Lex, all the women that we've seen, he's truly automatically jumped into the marriage within a month, whether the person has him under the mind spell or not, with my fake poison ivy, and even with Helen, but still, Lex does have a little bit of experience of jumping in so fast with women. And he knows, what did you give him?
Mm-hmm. You're saying I let her on?
Yeah,
I'm saying I've been there, bro. Okay? And it's like, she's smart, she's pretty, and you want her to like you, so you tell her things she wants to hear. So what was it? I'm curious. What exactly did you say?
He doesn't say anything, and then Lex gives him the ultimate comeback. You're proving my point. Like, that's...
Yeah, and Clark is an idiot.
Yes, because guess what, Clark? She even asked you in the barn, saying, does Lana know?
Yeah.
No, nobody knows. Nobody knows anything about me. I've told you all of my secrets.
Like, you fed back the flirting so many times. Like, yo, oh yeah, let's go on a date. Okay, yeah, we're alike. Yeah, oh wow, never met someone like you. Oh, I'm horny for you.
You gave away too many secrets.
And I'm sure she remembers how he was gripping on her in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. It's like...
That was reciprocated 100%.
100%. That wasn't like, oh my God, we can't do this. He said that for like 2 seconds until she straddled him with the pink panties. And then he said, huh?
Oh.
But yes, no, I love it because in a way, this is all Clark's fault.
Yeah.
You gave her it. You fed Swim Fan. All right, Lex, so what do I do now? You go to her parents.
Yeah,
Clark,
wait, what? He shows up at the Baker residence, and it's, of course, her mom. And Clark's like, oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah, you must be Clark. Alicia's not here right now, but, hey, honey, look who's here. It's Clark. And they're like, oh, yeah, we know all about you, I guess. And then there's, like, a whole shrine of Alicia's stuff by the door.
Seems rather strange at first with the parents. They seem a little bit awkward, but obviously knowing everything about Clark, I thought that there was a little bit of love with them and Alicia, because now Clark is then telling them, hey, I'm not her boyfriend, right? Oh, there seems to be a mistake here.
No, this is for sure. Like, no. And it's like, no, that's the thing. Like, I'm not her. It's like, no, see. When she says things, you just go along with it,
She told us that you were her boyfriend, so that has to be the case. Alicia is a special girl. I know about Alicia, her ability, so you don't have to be scared. She said you tried to stop her. How? Aren't we jumping a little bit too far?
Yeah, why are we trying to suppress powers?
Why are we going to that reach automatically?
Yeah, because he wants to, because this is a villain, If they get obsessed with you, they're a villain. That's what he said. That's what Clark said.
I'm so confused. I know she's into you, Clark, here, but why are you jumping automatically on the boat of, we gotta get rid of her?
She sucks.
She's a problem. You were right all along. Your daughter's evil. Well, Clark, what we did is we kept her in a special room and she begged us to be able to let her out. What Clark then does is starts using his X-ray to search around in the house where he finds a room that he cannot see through, meaning what?
Lead.
We have a lead-filled room.
He can't see through it. And, of course, we have the dad catching Clark before he leaves. He's like, there's another boy that Alicia liked a lot.
The one that she told us about?
And it didn't end well. And Clark's like... oh, shit. And, of course, he says, be careful.
What do you mean by didn't end well? Did he, break her heart?
He's like, are you going to finish the story?
Are you going to let me know what happened to the guy? Or are you gonna...
What do you mean didn't end well? Like, he cried?
No. There's too much assumptions in this episode where Alicia doesn't deserve this.
No. This is exactly how Swim Fan was, okay? They should have been assuming way before.
Hold on. Swim Fan, you met the other guy, and he was actually in a coma.
Yeah. How'd he get in the coma, Taylor?
From her. But what happened to this guy?
Oh, could he get any worse than that?
Well, he's not in the coma. Alicia didn't put anybody in a coma.
We don't know.
She wouldn't do that. She's the
We don't
sweetest
know.
person alive. Clark then
Stop.
decides to leave. Alicia's dad is still at the door. He shuts the door to go back to his loving family, and Alicia is standing right behind it.
You shouldn't have said that, Daddy.
Daddy,
No!
why'd you say that?
No!
You shouldn't have said that.
No!
Dude, now we know that Alicia now terrifies her parents and basically is the villain of her household. And now we cut to Lana after Alicia's probably going to hurt her dad or something.
Well, no, she's probably gonna. What my assumption was,
Give him a kiss?
lock them in the room.
Go to timeout, Daddy.
That's what I thought she was gonna do because she's not evil. She just knows that her parents are revealing too much. You have to hide things, Mom and Dad.
Now Lana, the crybaby here at the Talon's like, out of all the things, I'm sorry I had to turn to you, but I had no other choice. It's like, nah, it must be pretty serious. Is there anything concrete you can tell me, Lana? And it's Lex, of
You
course.
mean the things that you don't already know? Because Lex, you invited me last week and you said I should just deal with the problem because you didn't want to deal with it because you had a secret file over Adam and you just want to use him to see what he's doing and what he's capable of because you're a selfish piece of crap.
Yeah.
That's Lex for you.
That's
folks.
Lex, baby.
That's what Lex did last episode, and Lana is now crying to him saying, I found a journal.
And I told you about his attitude already. It's like, don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Like you did last time? Lex, look, I looked at tenant laws. It could take up to 6 months to get him out. I'm not willing to wait that long.
There are definitely ways of getting rid of someone a lot faster than that.
Yeah.
Why did you word it that way?
Why? What was that? Was that like a law of Smallville
I'm
that we
gonna
had
kill
to
him.
follow up on? What the hell is
I'm gonna
going-
kill him, Lana.
Like, what did you think? And by the way, what I hate is her reaction to him saying that. What?
Wait, no, what?
What did you think Lex
No,
would do?
I'm not trying to put a hit on him.
What'd you think he would do, Lana?
Now we go to the barn to a very interesting part here. We have, of course, another picture of Alicia
In the Clark
framed
barn.
in the Clark barn on his desk. There's now the yearbook open on the desk, and it's Lana's picture, scratched, cut out, and everything now we need to talk about.
Okay, but what we have to then have our listeners be able to be aware of is that with Clark seeing this yearbook picture, it is crossed out of Lana's face. Obviously, Alicia has done this, but there seems to be a little bit of message inside of that yearbook from Lana to Clark. And now Joseph is going to read this word for word.
All right. So it's a Lana's yearbook dedication, and it's right next to her picture that was cut out. And so it says in the official yearbook, great memories this year spent cramming at the Talon with the gang. Scooby-Doo gang.
Yeah, that's dude, it's the
Scooby-Doo
gang. With the mystery gang.
And then now she's giving thanks to, she says, thanks CS, Chloe Sullivan, CK, Clark Kent, PR, Pete Ross, LL, Lex Luthor, for always sticking by me. You guys are the best. Can't wait for summer relaxing at Crater Lake. Why are we relaxing at Crater Lake? Riding through the fields, and of course, no homework. Everyone come visit me at the Talon for some iced coffee and other summer treats. She put an ad in her dedication. I'll see the rest of you in the fall. Take care, everyone. But then Lana goes and she put her own little writing, like she signed, Clark's yearbook next to that, and put to Clark, the boy next door who became so much more. XOXO, love, Lana. Oh. How do we not know about this?
So obviously this was Lana and Clark's relationship at the end of last year, how it was now sparking, how they finally were together. So obviously Lana is then going to be able to write in Clark's book of her saying, I'm Gossip Girl. XOXO Lana.
XO.
But I do also want to get into, obviously, with the boy next door who became so much more. They are now boyfriend and girlfriend at this point. And with her little yearbook entry, I'm very surprised she didn't put at the very bottom of it, Thursday night coffees, 99 cents. That probably would have tied everything together.
Everyone come visit me at the Talon for some iced coffee and other summer treats, bro. You put out an ad in the yearbook. Desperate. But I did like this little thing. It was cool to read.
It was really different because even the first time of watching it, I did not expect it, because why would Alicia just scratch out her face? Oh, I know why. It's because Clark became so much more.
That's right.
And
the
now,
boy next door who became so much more. Lana raps.
And now Alicia wants to know, did Lana give him a little bit of action? And Clark gave into it? Or am I going to be his first? I think Alicia wants to make sure she is his only one. And I don't have a problem with it.
You're a weirdo.
I think that she's very...
Does this turn you on?
Dude, if you want to scratch out my other female faces, I am all about it, because guess what? You're doing it for us.
Oh my God.
You're doing it for me.
All right, well... As we get past that, Clark notices all this, and of course Alicia just appears right behind him, immediately kisses his cheeks. And Clark is like, Alicia, what's going on? It's like, well, I got your message. My parents said you wanted to see me.
Dude, your girlfriend is Jumper. I'm so into this.
So here I am. What do you want? It's like, did you go through all my stuff? It's like, I thought you'd like what I did to the loft. It's like, it's more us now. And now it's just like, and it's like, okay, what's this all about? Clark, it's time to move on. And she closes the yearbook. I know you used to go out with Lana, but now you're with me.
All right, so here, hold on, before you keep going, I don't like one fact about her. And also, I want to tie this into your theory. It makes no sense to me why Alicia is so obsessed with Lana.
Yeah.
It makes no sense why Alicia is not allowing her and Clark to be together, and she's then dragging this third party into this relationship where, in fact, Clark doesn't care about Lana, and Alicia hasn't gotten any hint of that. She read his yearbook from last year when they were actually going out, so of course there's going to be a cute message.
Do you not understand what obsession is?
Listen, I know
every aspect of his life is now hers.
Listen, I already know you threw in my face that this is a DC character in the comics that we will get to later on, but all I know is if I am into Alicia, I don't know why she's bringing up somebody that I didn't bring up. I never brought up Lana.
Yeah, well,
which is
Lana's
also
big competition, bro.
Before you go on, because I need your opinion on this. Does that then go with what Lana's theory is? That even if you're female, you just become attractive, not in a way towards Lana sexual, but maybe in attractive rage or something.
That's what I was saying that one time.
I know. That's why I'm giving you the benefit here. But yes.
Say it again.
You son of a bitch. But yes, it's weird that she just keeps being brought into this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's because of that attraction, bro. I like that.
I hate you. I hate you.
Alicia loves her.
I hate you.
Lesbians.
Okay. All right. You want to talk about dream episodes now. So that's
Nicodemus, Lana, Alicia, first appearance. Oh. That's Clark's fantasy, bro.
And if they both wear hoop earrings, oh God.
No, I don't need her in hoop earrings.
Alicia, yeah, we don't. No. Lana, though, it's because hoop earrings works for like the darker hair. You know.
Yeah, Latina.
Latinas.
Yeah.
My wife's Latina. I can say these things.
And now, and of course Clark even decides to say this. There's no us. Yes, there is, Clark. We're special. You didn't tell Lana your secret. You told me. So, we're definitely together. What do you mean?
Clark is like, okay, relax. Decides to move her away, walks away.
You and I are meant to be together, Clark.
Clark still is not saying a word right now, and then we have a cell phone that rings. It's Alicia's. She picks it up, and what do we find out is that her father is now in the hospital, and she says, oh my God, something happened.
It's my father. He's at the hospital.
And Clark says, thank God, because I got another punch.
Yeah, he fell down the stairs, and then they show up at the hospital. She walks in with Clark.
Full punch card, yeah, I got 10 punches.
He's get a free hot dog in the commissary order.
He gets a free bowl of mac and cheese.
They're Jell-O cups, like a pack of them.
Okay, Clark needs to keep going. We need to see this with the punch card.
He's like, oh, I actually need to go for my last punch. They need to renew my shit.
Thank God, I need another.
And Alicia walks in and is just like distraught, bro. She's seeing her mom over her dad.
Yeah, but her mom does
the
not
mom
look
looks
cool.
terrified right now. It is clearly obvious that she's like watching Alicia walk in like, oh my God, what else are you going to do? Because clearly this was Alicia's fault. Who else is going to think it's anyone else's?
And her dad is completely tied up to all different tubes and machines in the
Yeah,
hospital.
he's in immediate coma there?
Yeah, this man looks like he's had some damage done to him. But what we do then see is an appearance from somebody I was not expecting to make one in this episode. Good old Sheriff Adams.
Sheriff Adams.
Miss Baker?
Miss Baker,
Can we come talk?
yeah. Can you think of anyone who would want to hurt your father?
No. I thought this was an accident.
Notice that Alicia is like forcing Clark to hold her hand this whole time.
All right, so I do want to say this about accidents. Usually there's not a suspicious looking bump on somebody's head. Alicia, why didn't you just shove your dad down the stairs?
Wasn't enough.
Why did you take a
It
baseball bat to the back of him? Good
It
God.
wasn't enough.
Listen, lady, I want to stick up for you a lot, but goddamn.
You gotta make it look real.
My lord, that's not making it look real.
You gotta make it look real,
What
dude.
the hell? What if Alicia actually made this better? It was my mother.
If you want to accuse anyone, Sheriff Adams, my mom is right there. Clark, let's go. I won't stand for this sheriff. It's possible there's an assailant. And of course, Clark's like, possible?
And I thought Alicia was smart. Keep going.
Yep. Because the basement was locked from the inside.
What the hell, Alicia? We're not cleaning ourselves up here?
So she hit her dad on the head. He fell down the basement, and it was locked from the inside. So she locked it and then teleported out.
Yep. And how would that ever result in an accident? So there's only two cases then in this case, Alicia. Either somebody has powers or your dad wanted to kill himself by falling down the basement stairs, which would have been the worst way for anybody to want to kill themselves.
And look at this. Of course, Clark like pulls her to the side after the sheriff leaves, and she's just crying hysterically. And he's like, Alicia, I need you to like ease my mind.
Why would you
Please,
say these things,
please
Clark?
tell me you didn't actually do this. It's just, why would you think that? And then she's like crying. So she's like,
And then Clark does tell her, because the door was locked from the inside, dummy.
Yeah, and
I
he's
may be high, but I'm not stupid.
and I love that she's like, I did it for us.
Oh, tears gone.
Yeah, they're immediately gone. She's like, I did it for us. She's like, you need to talk to the sheriff. And she's like, no. And then she teleports.
And now we get a little bit of, for the first time, a little bit of green flare that came off. Didn't look like pixels, looked more like green kryptonite.
It looked like the Sandman type thing. It looked like, yeah, kind of like the jumper aspect too, because that kind of just fades, you know?
I just wish
Like
that
a blur.
I think Clark is the one that caused the dad's pain, though, because he didn't have to show up at her house in order for the father to then reveal the secret. Clark should have just stayed away and then dealt with Alicia by himself. So I blame Alicia's father on Clark, not on Alicia. And I think she's a little bit misunderstood.
Boy, you need to stop.
Because Clark was looking at this all wrong. He should have then decided, we don't have to stay in Metropolis. We can go anywhere we want. We can go to Gotham. We can go to Bloodhaven.
Oh, because those are great places they would want to go to.
Okay. They can go to Paris.
That's where they would want to go?
They can go anywhere.
Yeah, we can go anywhere. Let's hit up Bloodhaven.
They could have been like a part of the Justice League
Star
International.
City. Star City, I heard it's good this time of year. How about Atlantis? Yeah, that's one I would go to. You got me sold on that one.
Yeah, but they're underwater in Atlantis, so that wouldn't be able to work.
They got air pockets, bro.
When is there air pockets in Atlantis?
Dude, what do you know?
What do you know?
Do you live there?
Do you?
No, I know who does, though. Aquaman. Arthur. The biggest dick of the ocean.
By the way, hugest dick of the ocean.
No, I meant he's like an asshole.
Oh.
But yeah, I could get behind that too.
I meant that he was an asshole too.
He's got that sperm whale dick.
Yeah, even though we all know Black Manta's bigger. Let's get back to the episode.
Ooh. Now we go to the barn, or sorry, we go to the Clark house.
House.
It's the Kent house, and he walks in, and Alicia's already here and smiling, Clark, hi. And of course, he's like, dude, what the hell?
Your mother asked me if I wanted to stay for dinner. It's not a big deal. I'm just getting to know your family.
Alicia, you need to turn yourself in. She's like, you're my boyfriend, as she chops up some lettuce.
You're supposed to be protecting me. I protected you. She has a point.
And as long as you do that, your secret's safe. Nope, that's where we draw the line now. Now we're threatening the secret.
No, so are the people that you care about. Is that a threat? And now he is grabbing her wrist, and she says, that's a little too tight.
Oh, I loved that moment, though.
And says, tell your mom I wasn't able to stay. Clark is now saying, yes, I got her. She can't do anything. So what Clark decides to do and says, I need to be able to crack this case open. There's only one person, and she has been at the torch for 9 years, and her name is Velma.
I hate you so much.
We are now on a Clark and Chloe scene where Clark is in revealing the powers to Chloe, and now Chloe's a little bit confused. Because she is now wondering why she went psycho. Clark is then saying it's because maybe we decided to talk, reveal things about each other. And you know what? In the blink of an eye, she's able to leave whenever she wants. Now, Chloe is trying to figure out, okay, if you're not going to tell me what's going on, then we got to be able to figure out one thing. And that's got to be a weakness. Would you know anything about any type of weakness, Clark? You? Perhaps?
Yeah, and he's like, good one, but she may have one more.
And now Chloe is saying, what do you got? Well, I have an idea, and I'm going to need your help, Velma.
Let's involve the parents again. Yeah, so Chloe shows up to the Baker house, like, hey, Miss Baker, it's actually, I needed to see Alicia. She's like, oh, she's not here. Well, it's about Clark. He's in trouble.
It's urgent. No. It's about her boyfriend, Clark.
Oh, yeah.
It's urgent. And then Alicia is standing completely behind her mother.
What's wrong? What happened? And then, of course, she goes, like, is talking to Alicia, and Alicia's super concerned. What is it? What happened? It's like, well, Sheriff Adams suspects that he had something to do with your father's accident. So...
Oh, Alicia!
Yeah.
Her mother then makes a comment like, you have to tell the truth, mother!
Yeah, immediately before she even, like, finishes the sentence, she's like, Mother, get away. I'm talking to the company.
I can smell you.
Don't you dare whisper your lies around here. Why would the sheriff suspect Clark, Chloe? She has this theory that Clark was angry with your father for not allowing you guys to be together.
Is he under arrest?
No, he's in exile.
And he asked me to find you and tell you what was going on. I don't understand why, but he said you were his only chance.
Damn, so it sounds like, oh, of course she loves hearing that. I'm his only way out.
Biting her lower lip, saying, I'm going to save him. Where is he now? Chloe then tells her. She then wears her best high heels and skirt, decides to go into the... What room is this?
Dude.
Is this like the boiler room
Is this
in the
Smallville
Titanic
High
again?
Is this the boiler room?
Is this what it is?
Dude, this has to be Smallville.
It's the same place. Or is it the hospital boiler room? There's a lot of boiler rooms in this town.
How do they know all of them?
I don't know. But there seems to be a map where Clark is in hiding. Alicia then sees him. Alicia, you're here. Oh, Alicia, they're after me. The sheriff thinks I tried to kill your father. I know, Clark. Chloe just told me everything. Well, listen, you have to tell them the truth. Why would I do that? You're crazy. Alicia, this is me. Come on, we can disappear. What? We'll go somewhere. No one will be able to find us. All right, Plan B! And then Clark decides to stare at Alicia and then says, yeah, I guess that's the only way. So let's go together. He then takes her hand, and then Alicia then follows him. They are now walking in the boiler room. I don't know where exactly Clark is leading her. She then picks up her little backpack, and he says, oh my God, somebody's coming down the stairs. We have to hide in this room. Let's go. And in this room, what do we see?
All right, so this is going to definitely go out into maybe the great plans category, or big good plans, whatever, best plans. But why the fuck did we leave the paint out?
Why wouldn't we leave the paint out? We just have to leave that out because Clark wants to make sure that
He leads her to this room that's all red.
Hey, guess what? I did this.
Yo, you see that there? Yeah, that's right. That says lead paint. Ooh, look who's in trouble now, Alicia. Huh? I didn't even shut the door yet. You could still walk out right now.
But yes, if the door is open, then she should be able to teleport. I'm not sure what the rules are for the lead if you have to trap her in fully. We don't really get the full explanation of the weakness, but what Clark does say is, I got you now.
Alicia, you need help, okay? Like, you're dangerous. And of course she goes, don't you understand? I'm the one that's right for you.
She has a point, and then she wants to kiss, but then Clark backs her up and says, no, you're not. The police are already on their way. Listen, Clark, just because I can't teleport out of this room doesn't mean I can't walk out, dummy.
Yeah, because guess what? Alicia remembers that meteor rocks are his weakness. And of course, she uses it against him. The rock is pulled out. He falls to the floor because, oh, I can't handle the rock.
And how would Alicia know this? It was during her I Spy moment while she was snooping on the Kents while Clark was explaining that she then left that room. It was during the doing it night.
Nope, didn't tell her that. Look at that now.
Now you did decide to tell. And whose fault was it? It was Jonathan's.
And of course,
Jonathan said the meteor rocks make you sick, Clark.
Dude, Alicia is crazy because now she's holding Clark like, look, we're going to be together. We can still be great together, Clark, but I just got to kill Lana. Lana has to get out of the way.
Why?
And it's like, dude, this goes back to the whole thing.
Yeah,
why do we keep talking about her?
Why do we have to kill Lana for us to be together?
She's not even in the way whatsoever.
What in the world is, like, you trapped me with Chloe. You didn't trap me with Lana. Lana wasn't even a problem in this entire episode because you knew more. I'm not understanding where the obsession with Lana is the bad one. I gotta kill her and you'll be mine.
She even kisses Clark on the way out.
Yeah, that was hot.
Oh, bye, Clark. We'll still be great together. I'm gonna give some of this to Lana too.
I'm gonna tell her your spit was in my mouth.
Yeah. And I'll swap with her.
Oh my god. This is TV PG. We're not listening to that.
What are you talking about? I am. That's all I kept thinking about. Spit in my mouth, Alicia. Spit in my mouth.
Okay, a little inappropriate. But Clark obviously did not have the full plan really set out here. It was a little bit lazy because he should have been able to think of a backup in case something failed. He thought of nothing else because he was too cocky. He thought he had her. He thought, no, she can't ever get me. I win. And that's where Clark's problem is. That's why he left out the paint. He's like, this is a trophy.
Thing is so stupid.
This is so great. Don't you love it?
I'm going to leave it out fresh. It's all wet still. Look, Alicia, I did that.
I just got done. It only took me 10 seconds because of my speed.
And now Lana, we're at the Talon. She's throwing out the garbage. And Alicia immediately shows up behind her. What is it about you, Lana?
Lana's like, excuse me?
What is it that... Why is Clark so in love? Like, why is he so in love with you?
And Lana's face is, oh my god, is he really still in love with me?
Wait, for real? Say that again. Are you serious?
Like, say it slower for me, please.
I mean, what have you got that I haven't got?
She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but that kind of sucks. Decides to back away, and now Alicia pulls out the fakest knife I've ever seen.
It's so fake. I think you do know what I'm talking about.
Look at that thing.
It looks like styrofoam.
It looks like so bad. Lana then runs away saying she's got a knife. Alicia says, oh my god, this is so dumb. I don't have to run. And then Lana's running through the Talon, doesn't lock any door.
Please rewind it a little bit. We're going to rewind it here. Because why does she do that extra spin right there? Did you see that?
You mean her twirl?
No, look.
She's going to the ballet.
She's looked back and already. She looked, okay. She twirling.
Dude, the camera work of that, it was like to specifically show her do a spin.
Why is she spinning? And she, of course, Alicia's there behind her. What's your secret, Lana? Tell me, why is he so obsessed with you? When really, he's not. He didn't mention her.
But
you're not prettier than I am. Oh. And I love this, though. Doesn't she say, you're definitely not smarter?
What I love is that then what we don't have is a deleted scene in this where it's Adam from upstairs saying, can you keep it down?
Yo, you're right. She's not smart. She's having a hard time keeping me out, dude.
Adam's upstairs having to listen to all this while the two girls are fighting.
Yo, I sleep bad enough. Clean this up when you're done.
Alicia does tell Lana, you're obviously dumber than me too.
Yeah, dude, I love that. It's like, you're definitely not smarter, and you definitely don't have my abilities, so what is it?
And now she's getting closer. Alicia, there is nothing going on between me and Clark. Decides to throw her, and then Alicia does her teleport where you can't escape. Oh, yes, there is. Because Clark is still in love with you. I know it. How?
He didn't even talk about her.
Just because it said it in the yearbook?
But now it's my turn. He told me the truth about himself. Stuff he never told you. The things that he wouldn't tell you. Right. And then he throws Lana to the weakest pass out scene ever.
Alicia throws her into that pillar and she hits it and says, ah!
No!
And falls.
I've been bested.
And now we have another scene where Clark is still laying on the ground with the kryptonite rock near him. He is still in that boiler room, still trying to figure out a method, and says, oh yeah, I didn't close the paint.
Yeah, and he kicks the bucket of lead paint over the rock. And would that work?
He says plan B.
That's plan K, dude, kryptonite.
And he decides to make that work, and now it's covered up that green glow where Clark says, I'm good to go. And he decides to race. Alicia, now we're seeing, has
going Halloween, bro.
About to stab her. And now Clark runs and says, Alicia, take this!
Yo, Alicia, heads up! And he throws the lead paint can, heats it up midair, and it opens perfectly.
What special effects?
And all of it just splatters into... Yeah, she's getting lead poisoning and everything here.
Yeah, and now Alicia is
in her
covered
mouth.
in lead paint.
It's in her mouth.
Head to toe. It's disgusting looking. It looks like beans. And now we see that her powers are pretty much going crazy.
They're suppressed.
It's her teleportation is no longer able to work. Clark says, gotcha. Goes over to help Lana and says, Lana, are you okay? Oh my God, Clark, I was just acting like I was passed out, but you're here. And now Alicia, why?
Why, Clark? Why?
Let's go back to the Kent farm.
Oh my God, this is like the next day or something. Lana shows up. Clark answers the door.
Hey, I just want to get to one thing though before you continue. I really would love to show Clark that I'm grateful.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come over and you know what? I'm going to wish him the best. I'm also going to be like, hey, so we should probably be together. I'm going to be really sweet to him though.
Yeah. Yeah, so hey Clark, what's up? It's like, can I come in? She's like, yeah, of course. Come on in. And she goes, I just wanted to say thank you, for, the other day and saving me and whatnot. It's like, I think I should have actually apologized if I never got involved with Alicia. And of course, she interrupts him.
She cuts him off.
Cuts him off. Like, yeah, so speaking of Alicia, she told me you told her the truth about yourself.
What the fuck was she talking about, Clark? Clark is now standing there going, what's going on here?
Shit. It's like stuff you never told me. And he's just standing there like, God damn it.
What did she mean by that, huh? And she does the shrug of the shoulder. Oh, I hate that.
And then he even goes like, well, Alicia, she said a lot of crazy things. Well, she also said that you were still in love with me. So I guess that's crazy too.
Yeah, I'll see you later. That's the only reason why I came over. I'll see you around, dumbass. Why did she come?
And he even says, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, she's crazy.
Oh, hey, Lana, hi. Mother comes down the stairs. Are you going to stay for dinner?
No thanks, Mrs. Kent. Your son fucking sucks.
So I'm just going to go home now. You can ask Clark what's going on, fucker.
And like, well, bye. And she is clearly upset as she walks out. And Clark is just like, yep, well, back to being lonely again. Fuck yeah, dude.
And Martha decides to give him the talk. Son, someday you will find the right person. But you just got to be able to do it at your own pace. You know what? I thought I was never not going to be able to be with Lana because I was never honest with her. But now I know that even with me being honest with people, it just doesn't end well, Mother. Okay.
Well, there's no one like you, Clark. Well, maybe.
How about you have a mixture of both, you idiot? How about you just say to the girl next door, I have powers, instead of assuming they're all going to be Alicia?
No. Risk. Too much risk, dude.
Too much risk?
Yeah. Maybe I'm destined to be alone forever. Okay, crybaby. You're 17 years old.
Baby.
Now we go to Lana back at the town in Adam's room, calling out for Adam. Adam, wherever you are.
Now
Lex shows up.
Lex behind her, and he says, hey, I didn't mean to scare you there. Calm down. I know that you're a little bit jumpy, but I just wanted to let you know that Adam's no longer here. Thank you, Lex. Thank you. Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. What do you mean?
Yeah, because she's like, thank you for everything. I really appreciate your help. It's like, well, as much as I'd like to take the credit for kicking him out, I can't, because my security people are actually tracking him down, or trying to, because he's been gone. He's missing. And so they're like, oh, where is he? So now we go to a weird part of Adam's story where we're in like a back of like a hospital or a lab. Well, not even
Adam's story. It's the next scene where after Lex and Lana have that kind of closure that Adam's no longer there, Adam somehow is in a lab chair where we
strapped up
a person walking down the hall.
Oh, the person? Lionel. Adam, why did I send you to Smallville?
Huh? What?
To become the best friend of Lana Lang.
What's going on?
To find out everything she knew about Clark Kent.
What?
Wasn't that it? And instead, you have alienated her completely.
What's going on? Mr. Luther, his medication is here. That won't be necessary, Dr. Tang. What?
That's right. I'm sorry, doctor. I've already made my decision. This patient is no longer a participant in our research program because he has failed his mission.
Oh, hey, Adam. You remember this vial? This vial that keeps you alive? Smell it, because you're never going to be kept alive anymore.
And Adam's begging him, help me, please, because he looks terrible.
And Lionel says, ha ha, walks away.
Not helping you. And of course, they leave Adam to suffer in the chair. He's like, no. So we come to find out, Adam is being kept alive with that serum, and it was all because of Lionel, and Dr. Tang is part of it.
So if this is now going off of even more your theory from last episode, of that's Clark's blood. So what, Clark's blood can make you still be alive for one more day, even if you're dead, so it's unicorn's blood? He has Harry Potter unicorn's blood?
It's a tragic thing when they drink the unicorn's blood. They become a half-life.
The moment it touches your lips.
Yes. But, there was a deleted scene where they showed Loot the Corp henchman take Adam.
Oh, yeah?
There was one where they did a tranquilizer gun and took him.
Was it in his apartment that he wouldn't leave?
Yeah, let's see. In a pair of... No, it doesn't actually say. I would assume it's probably in the apartment.
Man,
that would make sense because he's trying not to leave, so he just stays there.
Well, that would have been hilarious, actually, if they just showed that scene. Because I do want to see... Unless they just didn't want to give away that it was Lionel. I just think it would have been
because it specifically says, Luther Corp, so maybe they were wearing jackets or something.
Wouldn't it be a little more interesting, though, if we just got that as the audience, so then we would have to decide, who was it? Was it just Lex's henchman? But instead, we didn't get that at all. Instead, we got a big reveal that it's just Lionel being the evil mastermind behind all of this. And once again, with Lex even trying to find research over Adam, he's just so far behind. This is another one of his Papa's experiments.
Papa.
He is truly experimenting with every single thing.
Damn. And we don't even see what happens to Alicia.
Nope, we do not. We do not get a conclusion with Alicia. Instead, just the lead paint. So I would imagine they just trap her in a cell at Belle Reve. Yeah, it's just a lead cell.
Well, that's end credits on Obsession. Man, it wasn't as bad. We weren't as crazy, but I still was very much turned on throughout this whole episode.
What do you mean we weren't as crazy? I think that episode was wet and wild, and I'm all about it. Alicia was Jumper. And I think Jumper is just so hot, especially if that's your girlfriend, where then she grabs your hand and says, where do you want to go today? And you know what you respond with? Surprise me. By the way, that's the last line of Jumper, if anyone wants to look that up.
You know what? Are you ready for the next 2 episodes to be all about Adam?
Wait, what? I thought we were done with Adam.
Nah, dude.
Isn't Adam dead forever? We already got that
That's not the conclusion, bro.
No, I don't want it.
That's not the conclusion. I think next episode is more so about something else, but definitely Crisis 16. That's Adam.
I'm not going to lie. As far as the next few episodes go, I feel like this was going to be the highlight of my season because now afterwards, I feel like these episodes are going to be bad. So if everybody that's out there wants to tune out of them and they don't want to pay attention to them, too bad.
Hell yeah. Catch us next week for Resurrection, dude. Episode 15. Somebody Save Me podcast. Once again, hit us on Twitter and YouTube.
I'm just going to rewatch the Alicia scene of her in Clark's bedroom for another 10 times.
Yeah, dude.
I just want to rewatch that scene over and over again. Who needs porn when I have Smallville?
Yeah, dude. Are you serious? Just freeze framing on that.
What was that noise?
Yeah.
Is that a cuckoo clock?
Yeah. I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
What?